of folks out here who think that Christmas is the original holiday at this time of year, and we kind of gently, I know Frank and I kind of gently nudge our Christian friends and say, just remember, you got all this stuff from us, because we started this. The tradition of Santa actually comes from the tradition of the Oak King and the Holly King. And Santa is actually the Holly King, who dies at this time of year and gives way to the Oak King to bring back the springtime, because the Oak King reigns during the spring and summer, and the Holly King reigns during the fall and winter. And so Santa's ride is kind of his passing the hat off to the Oak King for the spring and summer. This is a very pagan holiday, because it is. Also, the Christmas tree, our Christmas tree, or our Yule tree as we refer to it, is a very pagan holiday, and what you're doing is bringing in the greenery into your house so that you're bringing in life and vitality and all that the evergreens represent.
Shalom. And to that, you'd like to say, God Halayam, La Alahai Nawa, Yahweh Bashim Rashai, Bashim Rakakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Greatman Stone who would well. Shalom. To the brothers that preaching this works in truth and in sincerity. And shalom unto the Israelites who have been scattered among the heathen nations. And shalom unto the few and faithful Aquatium who's listening and learning and obeying their husband. This is your brother Kurataza from the GMS with the Bible camp out of Trinidad. Right? And you can hear for yourself that these witches say it for yourself, you know, with that they actually created it, right? With that they created this whole Christmas celebration, right? Which goes back into Saturnalia, right? Where they had all these parties and even had orgies as well, right? So you can see there in the video where they're explaining that, you know, that they know that this is a pagan custom, right? But yet, you know, we have, you know, these 2/3 following the ways of the heathen. You know, when the Lord, you know, said, you know, to don't follow the ways of the heathen. Alright, and the Lord saying don't follow the ways of the heathens, this is actually, you know, with you breaking one of the Lord rule, right? Because he simply said, do not follow the way of the heathen. Alright, this is Jeremiah 10 and verse 1. He said, hear ye the word which the Lord spoke unto you, O house of Israel. He's speaking to a particular nation, which that is the Israelites, right? The Mexican, the Spanish, the Latinos, the blacks, right? The when I say shouldn't say blacks, but the Negro, all right? We just had a little sip of the tongue, you know. You know you know, and also right, and also going back into the Assyrians, right? Verse 2, it said, thus said Yahweh, lean not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Alright? So be not dismayed at, you know, at the things, you know, that the heatheners do. Alright? You understand? Because you know, when them just try to read the signs of the stars, you know, where they try to predict the future, you know, with the pagan worship, their blood sacrifices and stuff like that. Right? Verse 3. For the customs of the people are made for one cutting a tree, cut out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. right? So they're going into the forest and they're looking for that particular tree, right? And well, I forget the name of the tree whether the woman called, that particular tree that they look for, right? But I believe it's the oak tree or something like that, right? Verse 4, they deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. Right? So just like in modern times, whether it does have a stand. Some of them just have a round stand. Right? Some just have a round stand, for like a 3 stand or 4 stand, and they just have a bit of weight to it, with the modern trees, but with those are plastics. Some of them, who is the rich go have the real thing, they'll have the real thing within their homes. Yeah. Right. So right, yeah, they fasten it with nails and with hammers, so with hammers that it not move. And then it reads, they are upright as the palm trees, but speak not. They must need to burn. They must need to burn because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also it is in them to do good. Right? And see what these heathens, these heathens and these heathens do, right? Basically, so far that they're not to do good at all. They're not to do no type of good. Um, right. So that's why the Lord talk about do not go thy way of evil. Right. So let's go to Isaiah 2 and verse 8. It said, their land also full of idols. They worship the work of their own hands, that which their own fingers have made. Yeah, we're like the tree. Same thing, understand? Same thing like the tree, because the trees are idol, But when you put a tree in your house and they deck it off and they put this and they put all kind of jewels and all different type of images, what are you creating within your house? You're creating basically a idol statue. You are worshiping a tree, and then after, look, you're going to put the star. You're going to put the star on top of the tree. So what is that then? Right? What is that then? Right? So what does the star does represent? Light. It represents what? Light, right? So yeah, but it's light of what? It's light of wickedness. It's light of wickedness. The so-called say, that the Messiah born on that day. How the Lord could be born on that day when in the Levitical law explaining to you certain things, different meat not to eat, the clean and the unclean, but yet you're eating unclean meat on that day. Come on. Right? Let's go to Isaiah 2 verse 20, and it said, in that day a man shall cast his idol his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats. Right? To go into the cliffs of the rocks and into the top of the jagged rocks, the fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty, when he arose to shake shake terribly the earth. Right? This year, it basically goes back into Esau, going back into going back into the Caucasus Mountain, right? Right? But just to draw for reference, soon that all this will not be no more. All this will be no more because the Lord is going to destroy it. You're going to destroy it with fire and die with the nuclear warheads. Right? Whether it's in the Babylon city, but in the islands where, like in Trinidad, Barbados, Jamaica, St. Vincent, Grenada, the St. Lucia, all of that is going. All the islands will sink away. All right, all the islands will sink away. Soon, all these pagan things will be of no more. It will be of no remembrance. All right. So I just wanted to touch on the light, based on that video. All right. And to that, I hope that you was edifying. To that, I hope the video was edifying. Like I say, Kasalayam La Alhanawa Yahweh Bashim Shai Bashim Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom. And to the brothers that preach in this works and in truth and in sincerity. And shalom unto you, Aquatium, who is listening and learning and obeying the husband. Is your brother Karatazar. Until next time, shalom.